Hello, welcome back to my channel. Okay, this week is definitely going to be a very different week because there's new things happening in my world. So let me just go ahead and clip this because again, this thing is getting chunky and I love it. I feel like I say that every time, but let me go ahead and move these post-its. Again, the reason I use these post-its is so that I know what's happening before I go ahead and just like jot them down. It's just a way for me to remember. Actually, a lot of these post-its get moved onto another page just because they are repeats that happen weekly, so it's just kind of like a reminder. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these on the side so that I can remember while I do everything. But for this week, I actually went to Joann's and got myself some new stuff. So I'm gonna try out some of these stickers. I got this like notepad, which I'm actually thinking of cutting and using for my goals. Let's see how that goes. And then obviously I'm gonna be using these icons that I've been for the past few weeks and these awesome new washi tapes. Again, Joann's. Amazing, freaking love it. Anyways, first thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and cover up these sections, especially with this washi tape. I can already tell they're very transparent, so I definitely don't want it to showcase onto the other side. So let me go ahead and do that really quick. Now that that is covered, I'm gonna go ahead and use this yellow one more for the base. I was thinking of using the whiter one, but I actually prefer this one. So let me go ahead, add this to these sections. Also, this washi tape is a lot thicker than my other washi tapes that I've been using, so I will have to cut this other section off a little bit on the left side of the page, just because that is where I use a tracker and I do like to incorporate all of these lines. So let me just do this part and then cut off a little section from the bottom, so I at least have one extra line on this section. Okay, just realized, just realized I didn't cover this up. Let me go ahead and cover up, because again, my Sunday section is definitely for all of my goals, and I just ran out. I need to go get some. Okay, so that's gonna go on my to-do list of things to purchase. But anyways, my Sunday section is basically where I add all my goals. So I'm just gonna have a little fun with this other washi tape that I have. It's kind of like a little floral print. So I am definitely going to be using this notepad. Obviously, it's way wider than this page, so let me figure out how I'm going to fit this. Most likely I'm going to cut off these borders because it doesn't really match what I'm trying to go for this week. So this will be an experiment. This is what I love about planning. Always using my creativity as much as I can to be able to do the things that are popping up in my head. So let's do some cutting, some measuring, because yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have to cut a few times. now that I have my size, I actually ran out. These are things that I should have gotten while I was at Joann's. I ran out of my, I don't even know what you call it. Like, it's kind of like my whiteout thing, but it has glue on it. So it's like glue. I don't know what it's called. I ran out of it, so I'm using old school glue stick here for this week until I get some more of the other ones. But one thing that I actually added into my last week's planner towards the end of the week is kind of like a recovery. I've seen other people plan it out and use it in their planner, and I definitely wanted to incorporate how my recovery is, aka my sleep, how I'm feeling, especially I use a wearable called Whoop, and it actually tells you what your recovery for the day is, and I kind of want to see these trends. So definitely going to be incorporating this bottom section of where I usually track to have this different tracker. So gonna go ahead and remake what I did for last week. So it's just a way for me to see, you know, how my sleep is going, because sleep is everything. So for my gratitude section, I'm actually just going to use one of these stickers from another sticker book, just because I feel like it does match the colors that I'm going for. It is a big blank space, and I'm able to, you know, write my gratitude, because again, writing your gratitude, at least one thing a day, definitely makes you search for the positive rather than focusing on all the things that, you know, might not be going as well. So for the title, I'm actually going to cut this title from this other piece of sticker, just because I feel like it is the perfect explanation. So it says important things to remember. So I'm definitely going to put this here and finish up this gratitude section of my page. So just realized I didn't really put a title for my recovery section, so I'm gonna kind of makeshift it here with this other tape. I'm gonna cut it off, have some fun with it. Nothing has to be perfect. It's whatever whatever kind of happens. So let me go ahead and actually write down the title. Oh, I'm actually gonna have to use a Sharpie. Okay, so just gonna write down the title and continue on. Okay, so now that I have the big things on there, I definitely want to be or start incorporating actually all the things that go into my planner. So all the things that are happening this week, and I might be announcing this before I even announce it on my actual Instagram. So I got a new job, which is actually a full-time job, but it's only 3 days a week, and I'll be in the hospital setting. So this week, starting on Monday, I do have orientation happening. So gonna be a lot happening on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Unsure if they're gonna add more things onto the week, but definitely going to be happening there's a lot of things going to be happening, a lot of things going to be changing my planner, which I'm kind of excited but kind of nervous since I've been doing the same thing for so long. But it's a good thing, it's a happy thing. I'm super excited for it to happen. So definitely going to be adding all of these things that are on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this week. So I'm gonna go ahead, add this, and add all the other things that are happening. So here's the time to literally time block. Okay, definitely gonna jump in really quick, and as you can kind of see, I put in the most important things. For example, this orientation, all the things that are happening, and once I'm done and I know what's happening during those times, I'm then finding those other pockets during my day to incorporate those other things that are important to me. For example, I know that during, Tuesday and Wednesday, orientation starts at 7:30, so clearly I'm not gonna be up super early to do a workout, so I'm gonna make sure that I put it in my calendar that once I get home, the first thing I should focus on is getting my workout in, because it's important to me. I want to be able to focus on it, I want to be able to prioritize it, and I can tell that I do have the time. So if I have it planned out, if I know when it's gonna happen, I'll make it happen, because it's possible. So definitely putting in, you know, the rest of the things that are important to me, the rest of the things that are kind of extra. For example, like right now, I'm definitely going to be adding when I'm doing my next YouTube video, when are my to-dos. So all of those things that once I know what's happening during the day, it's definitely way easier for me to then add the rest of the stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to like jump in while I'm doing this and talk about that. Now that that's there, I definitely want to focus on the bottom sections of my pages. So the first thing, I'm going to do a quote of the week. And actually this quote has to do, okay, let me backtrack. So every single week I love choosing a quote that I want to focus on for the week. And this one definitely has to do with this new job. So that is going to be my focus on how I chose this quote of the week. So I'm going to go ahead, draw it out, sketch it out, all the things. So even though I am starting this new job, it is only 3 days a week. So I'm definitely going to be continuing my, coaching job. So I definitely still want to incorporate my habit tracker, or basically my job tracker, if you put it that way. So I'm gonna go ahead and this bottom left section, put in my tracker, the things that I like to do or that I should be doing as a coach every single day. It's just a way for me to stay on track, know what's happening, and be, the best I can be as a coach to many other women. So definitely gonna go ahead and finish this up. Okay, so while I was looking for my stickers, I literally just realized that I did not add my two main big goals icons. So these two things are things that I'm working on, end of year goals. So I'm gonna just go ahead and add them onto this bottom section of where my goals are going to be placed. Again, I like to write my goals afterwards just because as a, as a coach dealing with humans, I definitely don't want to be, putting names out in the open. So I'm gonna just go ahead and finish this up. Now that everything is done comes the fun part, having a blast, with the stickers. Let's be real. It's an awesome time to be able to add, some fun to your planner just because it doesn't have to always be so serious. So definitely going to have some fun adding some stickers, adding more things. So I'm just gonna take this moment and have some fun. Here it is. Here's a new spread. Okay, I'm pretty pumped. I love the colors, how they turned out. So again, I'm gonna be adding my recovery, all the things that I like to track for my business, my gratitude. I'll be adding in all of my goals for the week, all my to-dos, all the priorities, check-ins, all the things. I'll definitely be adding it, but hopefully this was fun. Hopefully you comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you here next week. Bye.